Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. I was going to do Resident Evil today, but I will be mildly busy later, so I didn't really have time to put everything together. It's not a lot, but I didn't have time to really do a bunch. So we're just going to play Assassin's Creed, because we need to make progress anyway. The only thing that we really have left to do is the story, because we fully completed the map. Outside of, I guess, treasure chests, which I probably need to quit the game, don't I? There, let's turn this off. I probably need to quit the game, because it's probably gonna not boot the online correctly, which is fine. It just takes a second. It's a shame you don't get anything for doing 100% of the story. Or 100% of the world map, sorry. Okay. Alright. Do we ever get to decorate the actual flag on our ship with the Assassin's logo? I actually have no idea, genuinely, if we do. And if it is, it's definitely at the end of the game, which will be very interesting. Okay. Whew. Alright. What the hell is going on here? Oh boy. I'm gonna stop doing this, honestly. I mean, with the money is good. That's why it's worth doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. I forgot. It's really good to do this because you make a lot of money just doing whatever missions. Like 3,000. Like, situationally, if you just sat around and just logged in every day for 5 minutes just to do this, you would make so much money, you would have no idea what to do with it by the end of the game. You just send your ships to the highest level place, and that's it. The only thing you might have to do is capture a couple ships so you get more gemstones, but that's it. So, what are the missions here before we commit to anything? Only 1,600. What about Portugal? Can't do any missions in Portugal. Will be available, will be available. Okay, none of these missions are available, so there's no point in doing them. These unlock a bunch of places, so maybe we should do it. Yeah, maybe we should do this, even though it doesn't pay as much. It'll unlock a bunch of places, and we probably should do that. Okay. Oh, where's San Cristobal? There it is. Okay. Repair everything, just so that way we have no surprises whatsoever. Okay. Yes, Man of Wars fire slower, but they hit harder. Oh, geez. Can I rename the ships? We're gonna have the San Cristobal 1 and the San Cristobal 2. Wow. I like how they come pre-damaged. Alright, very nice. Dude! How does this even work? Stop. He teleports it over. Alright. Schooners are one level lower, right? Oh, and missed! I train you all better than this. You know that, right? Thank you. Alright. Basically, we get back all the gemstones we put into it, which is kind of good. Alright, repeat. We do not get back all the gemstones we put into it. It's a little bit of a bleed, but we could offset it just by capturing like a couple frigates, but I just haven't been doing a lot of piracy lately because there's no reason to. We're at the point in the game where there's not really much. Like, after the diving bell shit, we're pretty much done. nice. Anyway, goodbye. Yeah, I get the feeling this is getting completely reworked in the remake. 100%. Oop, no, don't exit, don't exit. We finally did all this. We might as well unlock all this stuff, alright? Unlock Cape Town. Okay. Yolanda. We will need something a little bit bigger. Repair. Send it out. Brest. Okay, very nice. Fuck it, it doesn't really matter. Alright, on their way. Perfect. Yeah, we basically got all the important ones. I mean, we could also do this just because we're already on the way out. Just send the Juan Batista, it doesn't matter. Just because I'm not coming back in here for the rest of today anyway, so there's no point in trying to keep everything down. They constantly push everything back up anyway, so there's no point. Is you're just going to be engaged in a forever game of trying to... We need metal. So we do have to do piracy because we need metal. You're going to be stuck in a forever game trying to push it down. There's no point. It's like any mini game of this era. There's just absolutely no point in doing it. You're just going to waste your time. At least I wouldn't, so. Okay. The Siege of Charlestown.
Captain at the helm.
I turned the wrong way.
That's a pirate hunter.
Hello, Narg. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Thank you. How is this game not over yet? Because I did all the side content. That's why. Yes, it is a long game. That should surprise no one. It's been known this is a longer game than the average Assassin's Creed game. If I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Valhalla, we could easily have like 30 or 40 streams of that, because I had a lot of streams of those games. Where in fact, we're not even halfway through the story. But that's because we haven't really been doing the story.
Flying your old flag at last.
Oh my god.
Yes, Blackbeard can cut me loose, sadly. Time to have a go at this myself. Well, that's grand. Yes, it's for the
Yeah, try not to die.
I should have some wild stories when next we meet. Edward, your constant friendship has been my most treasured find on these seas.
I mean, I don't know if it's a friendship, but okay.
Prize the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Sure, dude. Remember when we tried to, like, lose him at the first opportunity? Ah, whatever, it's fine. And guess what? Once we beat this, on July 11th, we get to do it all over again.
Are you not wanted by your wives, families, and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for Mansons! These were my only terms.
Uh-oh.
6 days of pure fucking science. So I must conclude.
Yeah, I picked up the wrong men.
Are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. By Christ! This is my predicament. Kill ya? Or to press you into my service? It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Oh, hi, Edward.
Oh, hi, Edward.
Doing, man. All of Charleston can see this mess.
The idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
In Charlestown.
We sent a party ashore to partner with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise, he says.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, this sneaking shit, it might actually be pretty good. Huh. I don't remember this sequence at all. What the hell are we doing?
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
No, worse, crocodiles.
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
Naval stealth, dude. Yeah, okay, I remember this mission. This is the mission where I was like, I wish you could have a little bit of both, you know? Like, you could control the actual speed of the boat. Oh, Lord, here we go.
So it's a good bet. Someone out there has prepared the medicines. Just in case.
I did not see those dudes over there.
Sorry. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best.
I did not see that green detection circle.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
That's okay. Oh my god. Can we go this way?
There's another watchtower.
Catch the wind.
I like how we're not yelling. This is actually kind of neat. They got some neat levels in this.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed will do us no favors here.
Ow. Don't worry, they didn't see us. We're good. The whole time the controller vibrates, by the way.
Loose the stunts.
Careful with the banks.
It's not really much I could do.
Not past them on
Okay.
Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop.
Sabotage the bell. Why are you chock full of anger and hatred today, any more so than any normal day? That was almost like a World of Warcraft death sound. You know exactly the ones I'm talking about. Can I get some sleep darts, please, you assholes? Let's see. He turns here. We could probably just walk up and hit it and then leave. Whoop. Very nice. They say half sails, but you can go full sails a little bit. We need to catch up anyway.
Over there. Let us hope the river remains this wide.
You keep getting whaled on everything you try? What do you mean by whaled? Whaled on?
More sail. All we've
Like in like gotcha game whaling, where like dudes just outspend and they get the stuff.
We may never get out. Be sure they don't spy us trailing them.
Oh my lord. Yeah, by the way, this is half sail, and as you can see, they are completely losing us, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, okay, if we could control the speed a little bit more on the boat than just stop half and full, it would be a little bit more fun. Just a bit.
furl all sails. Let's get moving.
They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go
Okay.
on without her.
Alright.
I'll be back with the medicines.
Aye, sir.
You sleep darts on crocodiles? What, you can't climb that? Oh my god, they're fast.
Every last ounce of vitality from this. I think it's true what they say about Blackbeard. That fire strikes out from his head, as if from some volcano.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell.
Thankfully, he's staying out there.
Ship remains anchored and hasn't torn apart into the ark of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
I'm not doing the optional objectives. I don't have the sleep darts for it. I don't care.
Who's that there?
Two old gators come for their supper.
Right, the old mucker.
What if I could grab them?
Tonight, innit?
Yeah.
About the weather, another time, mate. Bit of a hurry. Lockgate, left end two. Got man
I'm way ahead of them. I try new things and end up not liking them, but trying them out is a cost I could have avoided. Well, how would you know if you do or don't like something if you don't try it? You know, like, isn't that kind of the whole point? Like, yeah, you could always look back and be like, hindsight's 20/20 and I shouldn't have done it. But sometimes you just, you know, it's just the price you pay for trying things. You never know. You might end up liking something, right? That's pretty much every franchise I like was maybe something I didn't, almost every franchise I like, at some point I was probably like, I don't really care. Maybe this isn't for me, and then I tried it and I ended up liking it. A lot of franchises I had to really try a bunch and then I ended up liking it. Like when I first played Tales of Symphonia, I didn't like it at all, you know? I didn't like it at all. But then after I played it a little bit, tried to learn it a little bit, just, you know, kind of, you know, just mess around with it, then I kind of ended up enjoying it. Oh my god. This guy really saw me?
Hello! Is that Raider yonder? The very same. Then speed along. You're expected. And you know how. Oh, Christ!
What?
He took him! He took him! I told you! Just row! For God's sake, row! I told you there was something. Didn't I tell you? Oh, God. Let's just get out of here!
Am I gonna fail the mission? I have no idea. I don't think I've been spotted by the guys in question. You for real? A fucking gator grabbed this dude. And I almost could have failed the mission from that.
I thought we'd never make it.
Eavesdrop on the conversation? Are you serious?
I apologize. There was an accident. Private Simon. This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
I didn't want to do this.
Kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender?
Listen to what he's telling you. Coward, get back here.
What? Oh, the other guy saw me. Okay, what the fuck? He turned around.
Surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates!
Uh-oh.
The ship's here! Pirates!
Fall back to the mansion!
At least it wasn't me. Oh my god.
Alarm! Alarm!
No, the fuck? That's funny, because that's exactly what I plan to do to you. If I could ever catch up. This dude is fucking gone, man. Holy shit, this dude is an athletic sprinter. Look at him. Oh, hilarious. Okay, slow dive under that. Oh, I thought I could shoot him. Oops. Oh well. I fucked it up. I thought I was gonna shoot that guy. Nah, he's gone. I can't even get up. I thought I was shooting him. I thought I had that much. Like, I thought that's where the lock-on was. I have pre-hindsight when it comes to preemptively discarding risks and new experiences. No, you're just human, bro. It's okay. You tried something, you didn't like it. You know how many things I've tried and I've either liked or didn't like? That's okay. That's life. You can't like everything. You also, you know, should try things that maybe you wouldn't have liked. That's what I've done. Oh, I thought we had to go over. That's all. Yeah, I think I remember shooting him. I remember shooting a couple of these enemies in these American games. You could just shoot them early. Not have to do some crazy chase.
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. He might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
All right.
You have returned, Captain.
Oh, maybe I won't have to kill these dudes.
What's the take?
2 crates, and the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings, and so saves your scrawny neck.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Henry Beltran, thank you for the follow. No, I think he's grateful.
These waters, Thatch. The governor is bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us. On Nassau.
Look, lad. I'm late in my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world,
Or hell.
or the one below.
That's reassuring. Yeah, you can see the writing on the wall. Nassau is so cooked. Like, medicine will only get us so far. It's not going to take us too far, though. It solves an immediate problem. And it's very nice of him to quit after all this. Thanks.
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs.
Yeah, no Uplay points because they don't exist anymore. Wow.
Using some of the footage you've been recording this past
Hilarious.
time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
I absolutely love it. Just you have all these Uplay points back in the day, nothing. Or maybe it's also because I already earned them on PS3. I don't know. One or the other. It's anything's possible. Does she get in the elevator with me? Yes, she does. Thank you. You ever heard about using a tablet to interact with an elevator?
Amazing. Blackbeard was mental. And we all got so excited that we started talking about this idea for a trailer about him. Maybe start with him drinking, talking to some pirates, telling us.
Oh god, yes, fade to black. This is what happens whenever HR talks to me. I black out.
We cut to him leaping across the deck
Oh,
of the boat.
oh, what happened? Oh my god.
Not boat. But jumping around the deck of his ship, swinging from ropes, and fighting like a devil. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have to manipulate some of the existing footage to get it looking good, but it could be great.
But that's okay.
Shower in my timbers, just thinking about it. Sorry.
all the fucking expression on her face immediately quits. Very nice. Hello. You have nothing to say. Okay, very nice.
Bonjour, ça va? I hope you're great.
No, you can go right.
Hi, Melanie. I saw you just walked in. I need a few minutes with you alone. Laetitia is on the phone and we're discussing the Kenway project.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about this. I'll call you when we're ready.
Alrighty.
Shouldn't be long.
It will be very long.
Hello? Hello? Do you have a second? Of course you do. Head to the waypoint on your map. I have another.
Look at this.
I'd like to link all the cameras in the building to a central monitoring system, but most aren't calibrated correctly.
What the hell is here? Just bathrooms? Okay. All this is getting cut, by the way. That's fantastic.
Another locked door.
Here you go, level 2.
Voila. You now have level 2 security clearance. Not
And then
bad.
3 you get at the end of the game.
Find the camera control station. I'll update your communicator.
This? Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting security measure. It looks like you need to find the right combination of numbers to adjust the wave. Easy enough, right? Pick a number selector.
Oh boy.
Once you find the right combination of numbers, you should get access.
Can we... Okay. How do you... Oh, use right stick. Okay. 7. There you go. It's multiplication. It's very weird. It's right stick and left stick. I keep using the D-pad for stuff, and then when you go in the store, you have to use the left stick. Ah, whatever.
I understand that, Laetitia. I'm sorry if that came up wrong. We are not trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the research.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a
This is an actual meeting from Ubisoft headquarters.
dirty money buys clean hospitals. You get it?
We're on board with the sure. We have our best employee working on this, but it will take time.
That means you.
Good. And thank you. I look forward to working with you to serve. Until then, I'll see you at the shareholders meeting, Olivier.
Looking forward to it.
More slot projects? Yes. Okay.
Bounce back. It's a little too early for that kind of abuse, huh? Come on.
So, what's next?
We do as the lady says. Focus on the observatory.
Uh-oh, they're coming back.
Assassins, Templars, crazy talk. I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How about you break into Olivier's office and see if you can find his schedule? Oh, what? You don't like that idea? Well, how about I blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you.
Yeah, that's why we saw all this before. Here we go.
I don't want to ruin your life. So, as soon as I say, now, step over to the window.
This is like a Half-Life segment.
You can't waltz into Olivier's office through the front door, so I've opened another route. Up we go. Did you know that Abstergo was run by Templars? Oh, yeah. Sounds
It's just a front.
stuff, I know, but then again, the moon landing was fake, right? So, anything's possible.
I think in this universe, the moon landing was a pretext for them to go to the surface of the moon to get a piece of Eden.
Walk through that door, or throw yourself off the terrace. Those are your options.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy. We're looking for the shareholders meeting.
It's worth a lot of money. Oops, I cut him off. There. Oh my god, it's Frogger. Dude, I am so bad at Frogger. Ah, I was off of it. God damn it. Okay. Okay, not that bad. Only Frogger I had was PS1, and that shit is hard, man. Frogger is not an easy game. That PS1 game is crazy. Salute, as most of you know, I'll be attending the Chicago shareholders meeting from the 15th to the 17th, and I want to see our progress with the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have already gathered is incredible, and we anticipate even more amazing finds in the near future. The events and people we have seen so far make us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy ever seen. It will take quite a bit of work to scrub the data of objectionable and classified material, but we already have some incredibly promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Entertainment will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app. Edward Kenway's virtual pirate experience will be the first complete product on offer and the first of its kind anywhere, an immersive, interactive pirate experience drawn from actual historical data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraging, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season if everything goes according to plan. So this leads us to a broader question. What other experiences would we like to offer? What other historical periods and locations can we explore? Judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our understanding of consumption trends, executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experience per annum, in addition to smaller offerings as our research allows. This includes books, recordings, films, and any other transmedia offerings. A second related question is, does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment to it, or should we make a request to Abstergo Industries for additional archived data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our Liberation product. It is very likely that research into Samples 2 through 16 would bear surprising fruits as well. Thoughts? It's funny, too, because he mentioned Chicago, and I think this is the guy that you kill in Chicago in Watch Dogs. I'm pretty sure it's him. So they talk about a couple other things. I've been on the Sample 17 project director for just over a year now. Remember, this is data that has already been fully or partially sequenced. 18th century American colonies and war for independence, which we've already done. So they basically outlined, here's Desmond's entire lineage, basically. So along his patrilineal line, there's the Italian Renaissance, which is what we found with Ezio, the Ottoman Empire, American colonies, and then New England and the American Midwest in the 19th century, which has never been explored. And then 12th century, the Holy Lands, which specifically is Altair. And somehow this springs way the fuck off. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, actually. So, there you have it. This is just a small sample of potential options. The number of ancestors any one person has is well above 30,000 just after 15 generations. So there could be many more surprises waiting for us. By the way, none of this matters. They didn't continue any of this at all. We're more than a decade in the future. They completely just tossed like 90% of this, which is exactly why Ubisoft is just shit. They had all of this that they could have done. They even tell you, like, we could go through all the different samples, right? And they talk about all the different things. Going this route is more costly and time-consuming, but it could be rewarding. This is almost like them speaking, like, directly to the player, like, what we could do with this series. And we know now they did none of this. They even had something up there. We could have gone back to Desmond's lineage in Japan. That did not happen, so, you know, it is what it is. Sample 2 comes from the late Warren Vidic himself, collected at some point in the early 80s. So as tempting as it sounds, they would not be too keen on letting us rummage around in Vidic's DNA. It's a sensitive topic. That's another example of something they could do. You know, this series is so cooked. I'm pushing through this, because 90% of this never came to happen. Then they start talking about fucking zombies, so very nice. There you go.
Bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours.
There you go. Sticky note 19.
The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something.
Okay. Alright. Got her to go away.
As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Don't even think about ratting me out. My tracks are covered. Yours ain't.
Nintendo hard is the worst kind of hard. Well, Frogger's PlayStation, right? And Atari. But yes, that old era of hard was so you had to play the games long term. And if you never beat them, then that's fine too. That's why all these games get really weird in their back end. Like if you play Sonic beyond the first couple of levels, Sonic 1 is not a game where you go fast. It turns into a platformer at the end, which is really weird. Which is why I don't really like Sonic 1. I don't really like any Sonic side-scroller, for that matter. Here you go. Hello.
Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there, I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh, you said you were here to see me.
Yes, that is one of the plans. Let's see it. A conference in Chicago, very nice. Thanks for this. We'll be in touch.
Ciao, Rebecca. Text me.
Stuff it, Hastings.
Oh my god. I don't love you that much. Okay.
We really should look into that security code.
Well done, friend. Very well done. Apologies for my temper tantrum there. You are with the good guys, I promise. We'll keep you safe.
Sure.
Go on back to work.
That's what I want to hear. Alright, well, there's 20 sticky notes, which are probably just out and about. But what we're going to do more over than that is we're going to briefly open up all the level 2s. Classic Sonic's alright. It's not bad, I just don't really like it. I like the 3D better. I think 3D Sonic is way more fun. I like 3D environments. I don't like 2D. 2D is kind of boring to me. Oh, there's one right here. There you go. That is an ultra wide. Ooh. Ooh. Just push shit until we figure it out. No big plan here. Oh, got it. Basically kind of accidentally got it too. How many ancestors do you have? How many of their secrets are locked away in your genes? And how many of their stories are you willing to share with the rest of us? Welcome to the fascinating world of genetic memory retrieval. Here at Abstergo, we here at Abstergo Entertainment are now poised at the precipice of this exciting new frontier. In the coming year, we'll be opening studios all across the world for a single purpose, collecting and archiving the stories locked away in human DNA. We need your help. You can donate your genetic materials to help us make rehistory. Donate today. Hidden series ad concept. But really, realistically, what they're going to do with it is just take your DNA to see if you have any like precursor knowledge or anything. It's actually probably just a massive front to kidnap people, which is really fucked when you consider it, but it's Abstergo. That shouldn't surprise anyone. There you go. That sound effect is crazy. You know, my favorite OG Sonic zone is Marble Hill Zone. I love the music in it. It's really nice. But that's the thing, is you have to play OG Sonic.
Our researchers looked into the life of Altair Ilmahead, hoping to find a biography that might serve as a positive role model for Abstergo's global outreach programs.
Uh-oh!
Unfortunately, this renegade assassin proved to be no such thing. In much of his footage, we see a man gleefully flouting some of his culture's most entrenched taboos.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Borders on messianity.
Uh-huh, totally.
No, this is not our way. To burn a man's body is forbidden.
Many of our researchers felt that the arguments articulated by Altair's rival, a man known as
Gee, they like the boss more. Who could have seen that coming?
From Altair. I recently put in a request that more effort be dedicated to locating one of Abbas's descendants, if any exist. It's clear to us that Altair's transgression
This is trailer footage, by the way.
Behind the ultimate dissolution of his despicable order by the middle of the 13th century. We therefore strongly recommend a pass on this in favor of a more agreeable and inspiring figure from this era.
There you go. So yeah, they basically went around and were trying to do all these different things with characters we've already seen, and they're just like, no, we don't love him enough. There's something wrong with him. That's what I mean. All this is just going to be lost in the remake, man. It really sucks. I think that they put in a lot of effort to try to really show a little bit more goings on within the universe. Oh, wormhole. I love it. And that to me is very cool. I actually like how they've done that, personally. Like, expanding the lore beyond just whatever's going on in the past is actually pretty dope. This is the lady from Liberation, which at the time existed and is a game, and we could still play it. In fact, I have it on everything, actually, because it's included in Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. To their credit, they made sure that Liberations is not like dead software. You can still play it, so I'm very grateful for that. When will I play it? No idea at all. I couldn't tell you when I'm playing Liberation. Actually, Narg, did you see the cost of the Steam machine? Yeah, they boosted the cost a shit ton. It's now going to be like 1,400 American, just so that way you can get the 2 terabyte. They finally talked about pricing. So immediately one of my friends was like, dude, this shit is fucking crazy. And I was like, yeah, at that point you might as well just buy a low budget PC, and that'll probably give you everything. Yeah, it's like $1,400 for a 2 terabyte. And you know, if you want to play anything, you're not going to get the 500, was it the 512? Unfortunately, global, modern day global, part shortages have just completely fucked over the viability. Damn. It's completely fucked over the viability for a lot of products and a lot of projects. Like, how are you supposed to have a $1,400 mini computer? Like, at that point, you might as well just spend another, like, $600, $700, and then you could just get a full-on PC. Moderately lightweight. And then just over time, gradually add to it. Because you can't modify the Steam computer. It's not possible. You can't open that shit up and put more memory in it. What you get is what you get. And even the Xbox lets you plug in an extra thing, and the PS4 also lets you screw in an M2, and that's actually what I've done on both my consoles. I've seen people modify their Xboxes so much, they actually have opened up their Xbox and replaced the internal hard drive with something much bigger. Now, I don't do that. I wouldn't recommend it unless you absolutely know what you're doing, but it's like, why even bother? What's the point? Alright. I wouldn't do that, personally. Oh, that's the way out. That's it. There's gotta be another level 2 door somewhere. Yeah, good parts aren't affordable right now. You just can't find them, so it is what it is. Because of all the memory shortages, even externals have completely rocketed in fucking value. Normally I get a bunch of externals so I could store my YouTube videos, but they're getting very expensive now. So who knows if I'll be able to do that coming up. 12. What is that? We need to make 43. So let's make a 7. Whoop. We need to make a 6. There you go. Done. And then 43 times 3 will give it. I forgot I set the first one to 2. I did that by accident. Okay. It's not even just that gaming went mainstream, although that's a part of it. It's also just the complete shortage because they want to run the fucking AI train until the wheels literally fly off of it. And they don't care what the wheels hit, they just care that at some point the wheels will fly off of it. So right now, every computer part is like super expensive. I bought my new computer right before this shit hit. If I had waited just a few more months, my new computer would have cost me way more. So I was actually very, very, I will say this, Surger was very right. He said now is the best time, and he was right. It was 100% correct. Hello, Viv. People are still buying 5090s and 970 or 9070 or 700 XD, so the price will become inelastic. Yeah, we're not at the point where these things are no longer viable to sell at those prices. We haven't reached the demand limit, basically. We have not crushed demand with high prices. So because we have not crushed demand with high prices, why is it still telling me sticky notes collected? I get it. Can I get my map back, please? You never hacked this? Oh, you know what it is? Someone who was here before is now no longer here. Whoop, wormhole. You hear the Ubisoft guy died? Yeah. Okay, let me... Okay, that's... I need to charge my phone. Originally assumed to be an analog computer device built for the purposes of determining future positions of astral bodies. Abstergo scientists have recently discovered the Antikythera mechanism is one small portion of a much larger tool. Yeah, they can make probability-based predictions of future events. Yeah, so when they say they were guessing at the future, they weren't lying to you. This game gets, like, kind of very conspiratorial, actually. Ah, Crystal Skull! Oh my god! Memory seals. We've seen, I think, a couple of these in some previous game. Yeah. And the manuscript is what we're building in this game. Well, it's still a bad economy. It's just that we haven't reached the point where physical medium is, like, completely obsolete. Oh, shit. And people have to make concessions. Oh, shit. Thank you.
I couldn't handle that.
I'll be careful, I promise. And when I'm flush with coin and set up, I'll send for you. I will.
Caroline, come away! Don't exert yourself!
I can't promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Don't give up on me, Caroline. Not when I need your faith the most.
By the way, that achievement just put me over 90,000. So very nice. Beautiful. It's a good day. The Bahamas.
Putting some shape to your sentiments?
Just a short letter home. I reckon she's past caring anyway.
Oh, you're a hard heart that should be softer.
Or soft in parts that should be hard.
And how is it you're so keen for his hard parts, Mr. Rackham?
Because I love them.
You'd like to know my secrets, would you?
Oh, aye. Give me a small hint, like. Or a large one if you're an upright gentleman.
Open your hand.
Oh.
Who's shooting?
That's not what I want to hear.
Sliding into port.
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Do we have everything? Do I even need to collect anything else? I'm at 101, 100 something. Yeah, again, this is purely because I stopped playing Xbox games for literally almost a decade. It used to be that every game I played was an Xbox, except for like a handful. I can't remember. What was my first PS3 playthrough? It might have been God of War. I could be wrong about that. In my country, people will assume you're starving if you sell your game console or hobby pieces. I've seen people sell their stuff, to be fair. I've seen people sell stuff, like I've always said, for their significant others, which I disagree with. I've seen people sell stuff because they actually need the money, right? So, but they'll buy a lot, which is the other thing. They're not like selling things they've had for a long time, you know, because they absolutely need it. They're selling things they have because they want to buy more shit. And so what they're doing is they're swapping stuff around, and, you know, it's a mess. It is what it is, right? That's just how people are. So, I don't know. Like, yeah, we're kind of, it's not a great economy, but we're not exactly in a terrible downpour yet. You know? What I will say is, give me a minute. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue. All right? In fact, I will, I'll leave you with some elevator music so you don't have to listen to the Animus music over and over. All right, give me just like a little bit. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Narg, it's okay, man. You tried something, you didn't like it. It's all good. That's life. We demand a parlay. Okay, we should be fine now. Yeah, it's something in this scene in particular that just, like, sets it on fire. So I'm gonna have to change something about it. It's this scene in particular, whenever I switch to it, well, at least at all, it does weird stuff. That's okay.
Well, I'll be hanged. King George has grown tired of our shenanigans.
Who's the grim fella? That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island. Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch. Come forth, if you please.
Hear about the king's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
Really livid punk!
What are you been up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a troubled one.
Not at all.
I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Why are we changed into another outfit? That's kind of weird.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word.
What?
Won't do you a little good.
Bro. How have we not failed the mission? What the fuck is going on? Why do they have snipers already set up in our hometown? I'm stuck.
Captain Hornigold, please call your man.
Rackham, Vane, the governor's come calling. Bring Burgess and Cork for him as well.
Why is every AC game just you getting cucked by Templars doing whatever the fuck they want? Because the Templars have more power and control. You're eternally the underdogs. That's why. And to be fair, sometimes we do win in the end. Win in quotations.
Fan out, lads, and take this shanty town as if it were your own.
Although, to be fair here, these aren't exactly Templars.
Bringing about this change, hasn't he? And has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter.
Thank you. Dude, I have to buy more darts. I really don't want to use bones. Please. You would never believe how they cast the real-life Democrats in this game, Narg. That's the best part.
All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
Go on, move! Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the King's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor. We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the King's colors. To do otherwise projects a certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the King's pleasure, and I will make...
Oh, fucking hell, dude.
Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
There you go. We waiting to open the door? There you go. That's not totally true, Narg, unfortunately. It might seem that way if you don't live in America.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
I don't think I can mark anymore, and that's why. If you walk down the streets in New York, you're going to get a completely different opinion. Hell, if you talk to half the people I know, you'll get a completely different opinion, Narg. Okay, infiltrate the fort. Kill guards while hanging from a ledge? Well, that's kind of semi-doable. Hey, we've done all this already. Yeah, basically the time of pirates is at an end. The golden age always fades to nothing. We won't even get a silver age. We're going straight to dirt. Straight to the cardboard age. I can't grab him. I could not grab him. Okay, well that's great. I should have just climbed up and kicked him out. But they can't even come in here, so it doesn't really matter. Come on. Ah, he's looking right here. No, wait. Yes! How am I supposed to grab this dude? There you go. What? I'm reloading, bro. This shit is stupid. Good fucking lord. You have to sabotage the alarm bell. Oh, that's gotta be really fun. Wait, does this also count? Does it? Oh, you could just reload and do it? Are you serious? Wait, you could just reload and get optional objectives that way? Isn't this like completely exploitable? You could do something that would never work in a million years and then just reload the game. No, okay, it only saves so much. That's really weird. So why did it save the 2 kills but not this one? Was there? It's because I hit a checkpoint after? Yeah, something weird's going on. Now there's 2 dudes here.
And other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any force
Come on.
Or other places in our plantation.
Grab him. What the fuck? It would not grab him.
To seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
Whoop. I have to become anonymous? Are you for real? Well, I'm doomed now.
Hello! Help me down! Up!
Oh my fucking guys, because I have no darts. I'm gonna have to use bones. I'll just use the fucking bones. It ain't a big deal. I could have just shot them and been done with it. We'll use 3 bones, maybe. That should be enough. Yeah, 3 bones should be enough. Because we got to the end. I just need to shoot those 2 dudes. I would have been fine. Alright, we'll use the bones, even though I would prefer not to. And this is exactly why I prefer not to, because you can only craft 1 at a time instead of multiple for some reason. Okay, thank you. It ain't even worth failing that much. We actually don't even need to kill this dude. We could just jump off here.
By him or them, committed before the 5th of January, ex ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
That dude's blind. Let's wait for them to leave.
You there! Stop!
Okay, very nice. So realistically, I only need another 2 darts. I didn't need 5. That was overkill.
I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau. I am sorry for this, but in lieu of a public trial, this pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace, Commodore Chamberlain. We are messengers, not executioners.
Not yet. That comes later.
Oh, thank you, sir. God save you.
I got they just exempted Kenway from this meeting.
We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
I'll be hanged before I surrender to that bobby.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something base and shape it into a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
It's truth he's telling, and you whelps can't handle it. But you forecastle-headed fuddlers, see you at the gallows.
You'll all be dead men! Bastards!
So let's get back to drinking.
I need a drink.
Alright, I have no idea where Edward went. Bro is gone. Oh, right here. I did not want to jump up that. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. Why did they change my outfit? That's the weirdest thing. It might just be for this sequence alone. I was kind of slumming it around Nassau. Alright, let's go to a store first so I could get the remaining 10 darts that you know I'll need. That's pretty much the only thing I need to buy with money at this point. That and metal. Okay. So cargo, do we even have any? No. Okay, just ammunition. Sleep darts. We're missing berserk darts. Okay. They set all of my items to 5. Okay, I mean, luckily it doesn't cost much to get them back, but I could have sworn I had could have sworn I was full on berserk darts, because I never use berserk darts. Whatever. You could throw money. Okay, I never do that in this game. The gunpowder plot.
Look at him. Turncoat. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
Faith, and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
That's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's
That dude is super drunk. He still thinks he's holding a bottle.
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see? If we nick some gunpowder and pine pitch, we can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. And a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. You get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
Yeah, he keeps acting like he has the hood. The fuck? Alright. 4 gunpowder kegs. He keeps talking to me, bro. I mean, they didn't say I didn't have to do... I didn't have to be nice about it. Oop. I do like you could do that in this game. It's a shame they don't have more games where you could do that. Hi, I'm in cover. Okay, perfect. Okay, my phone is buzzing like absolutely crazy. Flood watch. Yeah. To be fair, I'd probably have to go back to the Jackdaw in order to change my outfit, and I don't think you can. I think Sequence 7 is just the escape from Nassau. So I'm pretty cooked. Like before, all they had were recolors, I believe. Now, not so much. Actually, we might be able to change it at a store. Which makes the bigger question, what the hell changed it before? Especially if the cutscene makes him interact with a hood that's not there. Okay. Oh my god. Was there anyone they forgot? Where's this other guy? Thankfully, no one heard that. That was a mistake. Okay, nice. Why does it make the Animus no sound? Like you can't do that. Well, we're doing it. We're taking it. Of course we can do it.
Stop there.
Is there anyone else I forgot to sleep? Here comes this dude. I got it. Nope. Become anonymous. Oh my fucking god, I did all this work for nothing. Think about that. I did all of that work for nothing. What? It's making me curb stomp these dudes. Whoop. Shoots right through the car, not the cardboard, the other one. Here you go. Shoot again. Okay, it's glitched. Right through the box. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, what you see is that it's actually just an animation. So when the game says, hey, this person's about to shoot, it doesn't matter if they actually can see or have line of sight. It just says, hey, he's ready to shoot. That's it. Ow. Wait, didn't I just put him to sleep? What the fuck was this? What? Ooh. Oh, there's a second one in the same tower. There you go. Yeah, no, it's just an animation. The game sees the sniper and is like, okay, the sniper is ready to shoot. So it says anyone around you, give them the human shield option. The human shield option, the minute you grab someone, immediately says they're dead after X amount of time when you grab it. It doesn't matter if the guy actually shoots or not, which is how I was able to grab each one of those dudes back to back to back to back. And it's not really exploitable. That's just one of those very, very rare scenarios where it is exploitable. Typically, you're not going to be able to use that to your benefit. That was just a particularly funny interaction where he was ready to shoot, and I kept going in and out of him being able to see me, so I could grab dudes. He wouldn't see me, and then he would just kill the guy anyway. There's no human shield but release them outcome in this game. If they could be grabbed, they're dead. It doesn't matter. They just get hit by an invisible bullet that's not even fired. Assassin's Creed 3 is like that as well. Brown cloak. There you go, just put back on Edward Kenway's robes, thank you. And we'll get all our ammo back. I don't know why they took it off, but now it's back on. Very nice. Or you could imagine that he fires an invisible bullet from a gun that he's not even equipped with. That's also possible. I think the simplest option is that it's a fuck-up of the Animus. If you really want to read in lore, the Animus is just glitching out. It shouldn't allow us to do that. The real reason is the game doesn't know what to do and how to handle that, so it just does what it can, which is ultimately just very humorous. Whomst? Go to sleep, brother. Whomst? Man, this was an expensive-ass mission. Maybe they could code in stuff like a hot woman in a red dress. What? Is that a Matrix reference? Are you really so based as to make a Matrix reference on an Assassin's Creed stream? Please say yes. That first Matrix movie is fucking loaded with good imagery. That's like every scene was like custom sculpted to just be this immaculate piece of storytelling. There's a reason why, like, you know, usually they stick important movies inside of the Library of Congress. That is a movie that earned it, bro. There's a lot of movies that earned that. I love Matrix 1. Yo, should we play Into the Matrix again? I'm putting on cheats. I was just talking about that with Gundam Otaku. I was like, that's the best way to play the game. Otherwise, it turns into, like, Dark Souls with bullet time. Maybe I will play it again. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll do that later in the summer, though. We won't do it now. That'll be, like, a short, like, little jaunt down memory lane. Because I haven't played Into the Matrix since I did the playthrough. Which, coincidentally enough, was, like, a decade ago. So, that could be something that we just toss out. You know how it is. Yeah, I love games with bullet time. I know it's overdone, and The Matrix is like the perfect example of them completely overdoing it. Not too much. Like, it's kind of the derivative effect, right? Like, because it was popular and new, like, everyone started to do it. You know what I mean? Commodore 86. Oh my god. So now too many games have done it, and too many shows and TV shows and everything, cartoons. It's kind of been just done to death.
The governor's wishes, sir. This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further order. Is that clear? Aye, sir.
Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
Dead in the water, otherwise.
All right. Betraying our fate. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the king's men.
Alright, well, you could die then. Kill the Commodore. Oh. Kill guards from stalking zones.
There's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, not even a Catholic.
Okay.
I could think of worse. Gather those two men there.
Yeah, kill them. What? How the fuck does he see me? Bro, lose interest. What are you doing? Oh my god, he really is coming all the way up here. That is so ridiculous. And where'd this guy go? I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore, in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor.
DMC3, 5, Fallout 4, New Vegas. Yeah, but I like it when the game is built around it. Like Fallout, it just feels a little weird. You know, it's kind of, it's not glitchy. It just doesn't, it's not intended gameplay, you know? I don't know why I cleared that, but whatever. Maybe I went too far. What? Thank you. The fuck are we talking about, bro? What? 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 Why did it make it? Yo, that dude was just getting completely stomped out. The fucking. It refused to kill him, too. Yep. Ah! I must have missed a guard somewhere. Air assassinate him? Is there a stalking zone I could grab someone from? Ah, fuck it. I don't care. There must have been one dude that was easy to grab that I just didn't do it. Oh, well. Yeah, you know what game I didn't play, Narg? John Woo's Stranglehold. That's one I own. Does that have a patch on Series X, or am I gonna have to put up my normal Xbox to play it? Because I bought it hearing it was like Matrix, and I never went back to play it again. Or to actually do a playthrough on it. Doesn't ring a bell? I wonder if it's on Xbox, like on the store. If I could pull it up real quick. Well, we're not going to do it mid-mission. We'll do it in a minute, once we finish the sequence. You can't run up this rope? It's going to be the world's most crazy... Oh, fuck. Fuck! No, I'm running out of ammo, please. Thank you. Good fucking lord. I have to get over there in time. Yeah, it was John Woo was inspirational, I think, to The Matrix, and he has a game. I don't know what the backstory is, but I heard it was like Into the Matrix by like a couple of people. So that's kind of where I was like, okay, well maybe I'll play it then. You know, like a lot of these games I've heard a lot about and just never had the opportunity to play. Oh my god! Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh my lord. A monster wouldn't drop a bone I needed, so I installed Steam version, sailed seas, edited my save file on the sailing version? What do you mean? For what game? Okay, we're definitely way too high up, by the way. Can't we just wait right here? Oh, for Monster Hunter World? That's unfortunate. I play it on Steam next time. I mean, for me, I just couldn't get into Monster Hunter. There you go.
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything?
Not like you guys are gonna take it, but you know.
Syphilis clouded your mind. Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Much like King George in that respect.
Know your place, peasant. You may have taken my life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that heathen, Governor Rogers, I'd have seen you hanged from your own cross trees. Worm.
I hate all of you. Damn it. Is there a poltergeist in my room? No, it's raining. So if you hear that tapping in the background, that's the rain hitting my air conditioner. Hello, gentlemen. Okay, well, they're not gonna keep up. I'm gone. Yeah, it's like lightly raining out right now. It's just my mic is kind of sensitive in that regard. As long as we're not having that weird, like, super bloom on the mic where it, like, registered everything, it's fine. It doesn't rain all the time. It rains some of the time. It doesn't rain that much. When was the last time it rained? Like a couple weeks ago, maybe? We had like a bunch of days where it was like cloudy. I don't know if it rained a ton, but it was like kind of cloudy. And like the last couple of days, it was very nice. I actually went outside for a walk and just like sort of chilled by the disgusting Hudson River. Looked off longingly into the distance, lovingly. Remembering that every fleeting moment of life shall never return. Yeah, Ivan's from New York City. Let's see, sleep darts.
I give you good day, sir.
Oh, is not a pejorative here. Hilarious. Okay, they've completely turned Nassau into a British outpost, basically. Whereas before, there wasn't really much going on here. Now, as you can see, it's not in our control anymore. They got British everywhere here. Just like in Kingston. And similarly to the Spanish in Havana. What a shame. But funnily enough, also for the best. The fire ship.
Commodore's dead. Are we ready?
We're close. We've got a problem with the galleon. There's a couple of dozen. Bloody hell. You'd raise a cloud here, lout. You shot on enough gunpowder to blow New Providence off its rocks. Lay off me, mate. I'm well.
It's also downpouring.
As I was telling, a squad of lobsters has commandeered our galleon. We're gonna have to clear it out before we use them cannons to break the blockade.
Rain here is pretty intense. Yeah, I've heard Central American rain is like fucking crazy. I can't remember the last time it was really like a soaking rain. But to be fair, that's because I'm usually not out in it. When I was a kid and I had to go to school, some days you'd go and it was like super like dark, basically. It used to be super dark sometimes when I would get home from school. I had this little blue umbrella when I was a kid that I really liked. And I used it until one day it broke. It was a long time ago. Very nice. Goodbye, asshole. Uh-oh, 2 for 1? Yeah! Use barrels to sink a ship? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay, well that missed. Oh, area not available. I'm trying.
Give me some speed. Man your stairs, we turn through. Round on every inch of sail.
Well, maybe the allies shouldn't get so far from me if I'm the only thing keeping them alive. Like, what the hell is this shit? This is why everyone memes on fucking escort missions. Maybe if I'm the only reason you're not dead, you shouldn't fucking go do weird bullshit. What is that? What the fuck was that? Lightning? What was that? What? Whose mortar was that? I can't. I'm too far. What are we even doing? Oops. I did more damage to my own ship than they did. The lights just went out? What? It's soaking flood rain? That's crazy. Ah, I didn't. Alright, whatever. Bro really is having a power outage midstream. Well, thankfully it's not me.
We ain't out of this yet.
You guys got anything good? They have wood and cloth, bro. I don't care about that. Oops. Alright, bye. Let's just be honest, they're not chasing me at all. We're good. We're home free. We're done. Also, I don't think we're coming back to Nassau either. I think we're just finished with that. Like, they're playing triumphant music, but it's really a massive loss. That's it. Most of our pirate friends are gone at this point.
A mighty mess there. Burn, you bastards! They're burning up your ass, governor! Prancing above like they took a prance.
It's unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Yeah, you have to use barrels to sink a ship. Dude, barrels are the worst tool that they give you in this game. I don't know what game they think we're playing. The rear tools in this game have always been shit. Like, I don't even remember using the rear tools in Rogue. Great Inagua. The hammer falls.
Oh, hi, kid. It was quite a time.
Aye. Pity about Nassau and Blackbeard flying the coop.
Well, we'll see about Thatch. Vane's off to see him now, and I'm following soon.
This is what's left of your experiment in democracy.
Aye. We do as we please here, and we take our time doing it.
For Christ's sake, Edward. Don't anything but the stink of riches wrinkle your nose.
What's got into you, man?
Reality, mate. Reality. See that you ain't pulled into the drink by this drowning rat.
Oi! I've lived longer than most men who trod this path.
So anyway, Adewale. Well, can we upgrade anything here? I mean, this is where most of the money needs to really go, actually.
This still doesn't quite feel like home.
Renovate the manor's facade. There you go. It's a proper home now. More.
Still missing a little something.
18,000, build a tower and gardens. Dude, there's like a ton of money you could dump into this. Oh, I probably didn't do any of this back in the day. Okay. Well, we're missing one final key. I don't know if it's on the map yet or not. How do we even see it? We've done everything. We've done every contract. The only thing we haven't done are naval contracts. I just don't know where the last mission is. It might be in the progress tracker. 92% side missions. Basically just the naval contracts and then this last Templar hunt. We find them in the middle of combat. I have no idea. Side activities, yeah, but basically no buried chests at all. Tulum. Wait, we didn't do Isla Providencia? And Long Bay. Where the fuck? What? Where's Isla Providencia? Didn't we go to some place like that? Is it not? It might not be on the map yet. It might be down here. Maybe they might unlock it later. Okay, I have no idea. Because we've cleared everything else, so that's also possible. Alright, never mind. I'll wait for the end of the game before I do it. I might not even be able to land there, and there's just no point. We might as well just ignore it. Yeah, I guess, like, the ultimate, like, stretch of wealth is how much you upgrade Great Inagua, which is honestly probably just, like, a massive grind. Like, you're probably gonna have to feast on a ton of ships, which will take a lot of time. You're gonna have to raise your wanted level at least to level 3. And then just sail around the southern seas looking for pretty much anyone who has, like, good amounts of rum, sugar, and I guess maybe metal, because metal kind of sells for a decent amount. And that's most of what I probably have to do. It'll probably be like a couple of hours worth of just running around. But the good news is you could set up Kenway's fleet in that time, because every single ship that you take, you could just send to the fleet either for gemstones or to add to your docks. Did I see the boss ran out of beer? No. What are you referencing with that in particular? The Scots had a fine time that day? I have no idea. Good for Boston, I guess? Beer's always kind of just smelled and just not been appealing to me, but I don't really drink anymore at all anyway. I'll be honest, in the last year and a half since I kind of started to get my shit together, I just haven't had any appeal to drinking anymore. There's just no point. I don't do it. What, your universal power supply? Is that what UPS is? It's definitely not United Postal Service. Oh, the soccer game? Wait, they had a World Cup game in Boston? Uninterruptible. Okay. It's not like a resource, right? Like you're good, right? Power's just out for a little bit. There was that one day, that one summer, I forget what summer it was, but there was a summer where we had a brownout in Manhattan. Okay, good. We had a brownout, and I remember that was the summer where people were, like, annoyed, because what they did is they started texting people in New York. Maybe Ivan might remember this. They started texting people in New York. They're like, hey, could you guys, like, turn off your air conditions and turn off your electronics? But they wouldn't shut down Times Square. And I was like, dude, how about you go suck a fucking dick and swallow? I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Man, that shit was stupid. Oh, Lord.
His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. Your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Oh yeah, that was part of the story.
Surprise, a month back I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to say about it.
The Princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Oh, don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement!
Oh my god, he's boomer maxing.
I cooked this man's breakfast!
Ah, weird. Strange. All right, I'm just having a seat. Damn. I'm among my people, man. My friends. Look at this, see? We're all just chilling. We're having a fun time. We're getting crunk, drunk, fucked up. NYC must have some good qualities. Yeah, it's my home. I have a lot of sentimental value. Also, there's a lot of opportunity if you know what to do. And the subway's kind of nice. Bro, we're like 50 feet away from them about to backstab Blackbeard.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my fate. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips. Anybody see? Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. You know this much. Tell me about the deal. A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand. That will suit our purpose.
Damn, look at how narrow this is.
Tell me about Edward Teach. What sort of man is he? It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir. Details, man. Stop talking in gibberish. Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes him queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off. Did I hear you were right? He drinks gunpowder. Did I hear you were right? He drinks gunpowder? Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulfur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary. Good God! What the hell for? Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness.
Yeah, you can't have any weaklings.
Turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of it.
Uh-oh.
Come on. It's time. Quickly, send a signal. And remember always this day.
Uh-oh.
What the devil?
They're here for Blackbeard. Wouldn't even let him retire in peace. You know how they have the meme, oh, I died one day before retirement? This dude is dying on his retirement. Okay. Incapacitate the Man of War. Oh, this will be easy. See, it's funny. This is what I do for fun. What was it? Use heavy shot, and what was the other one? I don't even know. Okay, or not. Very nice. And then kill guards, okay. Oh no! You can't really hit it because the railing's in the way, as always. Okay, well that's both officers. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Come on, parry it, please.
I'll clean your land.
Uh-oh. Why is that the best break defense? It just knocks them on the ground. There's no counter to it.
Can you fight free, lad? Can you make it clear?
Okay. Thank you.
Here's the path to perdition!
Oh my god! Can you get out the way? Thank you. Dude, people getting knocked down is so funny in this game. No, Blackbeard! Just dies to some jobber. What a tragedy, man.
Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
Right here. Basically, we can't save any of our friends. They're all doomed. What? Very unfortunate. Oh, we only have 1 bar of health? Oh, shit. Well, you know what that means. The AI really likes to avoid these for some reason, and they're not really even that lethal, so... whatever. We have so much health that it kind of doesn't even matter. We can't really even be destroyed. But that's okay.
What of that, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
How sad. Very depressing end. They want me to kill the guards. I could have. I put them to sleep. I was being nice. We really should have just killed all of them. We could have prevented all of this. Tailing him was the mistake. Oh, we actually do have to repair now because we're actually busted up. Okay. I mean, I guess we might as well go back to Grand Cayman.
What then will you require?
There's nothing to buy. We'll just buy ammo. Heavy shot. I mean, I wish there was an option just to purchase everything. You know, like, quality of life could go a really long way in a lot of games, especially when you have to interact with certain systems a whole bunch.
My fair winds favour you.
Quality of life goes a really far way. Very long way. That's why games with good quality of life tend to be a lot more fun, even than like a better game with worse quality of life. At least on like subsequent replays. You ever play a game that just play Brown Dust? No, I know exactly what Brown Dust is. Thank you. I will not play any of these gotcha anime gooner simulators. No, thank you. Dude, I have friends that play Brown Dust. Of course I know what it is. I don't like gambling in games. Like, I just don't. I don't like gotcha. The only kind of gotcha I like is Pokemon. And I get screwed in that game, too. And even then, I haven't even played ZA really in the last like week and a half. I only booted it up to show that my boxes are full. And I'm just too lazy to do anything about it. Inglorious bastards.
So Thatcher's been told.
Yeah, like 5 minutes after you left.
I couldn't reach him. Devil damned the man in his face with his arms divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about. We went to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad will be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left ship.
I already started Stellar Blade. I'll finish it with Gundam Otaku.
We're musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We'll find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
Well, them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
Sounds like a plan. Especially with the sequel getting announced, probably coming out in like a what the fuck?
You know me better than that. We're only after information. We'll find where the princess docks in her spare time.
The princess. A slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find a sage aboard it.
Okay. When am I getting a moment in the sun? What do you mean? A moment in the sun like how? Uh-oh.
Hostile warship closing! Looks like a frag vulnerable there, Captain! Fire!
Captain, I ain't just on the merchant schooner. Damn. Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Oh shit. Look who it is. Viv of this game? What game would you even want? That's the real question. What hellish anime waifu simulator game am I gonna have to play to satisfy you?
Should be nearby, Captain.
It's gonna be the most. I'm gonna just be like foaming at the mouth and just slowly dying a painful, miserable death, having to play some weirdo fucking game I would never normally play in a million years. Anyway, goodbye. Thanks for playing, buddy. Well, we hit them. They're done. They're crippled. I'm gonna have to play Senran Kagura or some shit, but I hate Senran Kagura. Where are we exactly? There's only so many ships, right? Why is there a glint? From the cave, I guess? Because this is a cave you have to jump out of. Aha! The Royal African Pearl! There it is.
That slaver ship, can we? There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Alright, it doesn't even have a flag. Well, the Ranger does. It's a pirate ship, though. I guess we could have just followed him and he would have led us to it. I was busy doing my own thing. If you did FF12, Stellar Blade 2... Well, I will do Stellar Blade 2.
I'll get us in close. Awaiting order!
He'll sink it if he's not careful.
Damn it, busted the mine. What? Why does it turn me like that? Stop. Forward. Why? Yeah, it ejects the camera to the right. That's really weird. I wish it really wouldn't do that. This isn't the chaff. I've streamed plenty of new games. What do you mean? Persona 3 Reload or Prime 3? You want me to play Prime 3 again? Now, wouldn't that be chaff since I've already played it? We'll do Persona 3 Reload. But like some of these playthroughs I promised to Gundam Otaku, and he's like, yeah, you know, whatever. And so I let him have it, basically. He wants to join me for him, and I'm not going to tell him no. Damage it with a ram. What were the objectives again? Use the fort's defenses to sink a ship. It has no health. It's gonna die immediately. I did too much. I didn't... My ship is too upgraded. If I touch it, it's gonna... Yeah. I can't do that. Alright, whatever. Wonder what flag they have on it.
Steel answer louder than sticks and spittle, babe.
I've more than enough with all that.
Just find the captain.
I'll play Persona 3 Reload on stream, obviously. That to me is on stream, but I don't know if I'll play it on this channel. So you're just gonna have to follow me to my alternate channel, and I'll stream it there. What the fuck was that? Yep. Very nice. Okay. I'll follow you to... Okay, well, don't say that. Oops. He wasn't even looking at me. I thought I could... What the hell? And he falls over. And then he has a seizure. And he's not dead, even after all that. What the fuck is going on? No counter. He's through the wall. Okay, what? Am I alive? The fuck was that? What? No. Up. I'm sorry, I just don't play a lot of very anime weeby games, Narg. I mean, I'm gonna play Fire Emblem later this year, so I mean, there's kind of that. But I'm not, like, all the weeby Fire Emblems you probably like are stuck on the 3DS. They don't have modern releases.
Princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
What's that cost?
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Alright, very nice.
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads, see, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot, and, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, Tracer!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them.
I really don't care. My life sucks.
Cast them off.
Betrayal.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham. I'll open you up. I'll tear out your organs and string a bloody loop with them.
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use.
Well, well. The fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh?
Yeah, what happened to my crew? Fuck his crew. What happened to my crew?
For sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Okay, very nice. Unfortunately, you have to know not to damage it until it gets to open ocean, because you touch it once with a ram and there's no elf. Oh well. Oops. Got him. Yeah, crab legs tonight.
I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
What an idiot. Find him. And skin animals. Very nice that my crew entirely abandoned us because some random dude said so. Oh, here we go. This is La Providencia. Really appreciate that one, guys. You know how much loot we've taken? Yeah, but the sad part is that Camilla's only on one game on the Switch, and that's Fire Emblem Warriors, and you are not going to want to watch me play Fire Emblem Warriors in the Big 26. I played a ton of Fire Emblem Warriors back in 2018? And then I got to the point where basically to progress, I would have to do a bunch of farming with characters I don't like. So I just simply said, nah, I'm good. Do you want a Fire Emblem Warriors stream? Because the majority of it is not going to be me playing as Camilla or using Camilla. And I'm not intentionally doing it to, like, cuck you out of content. Like, that's actually what I would have to do to justify playing it, other than just putting her big boobs on the screen. Like, I just don't play a lot of these big-tittied anime games, man. I'm sorry. We have to find some compromise. Like, Persona's a fair compromise. Because I've only played Persona 3 once, so, you know, for me, that'll be kind of like, eh. There you go. What the fuck? How do you climb this? There you go.
With the fishermen and their dories, Kenway. This island's mine.
Yeah, he's snapped.
And I'll cap you, bastard. It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway. I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me.
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God, I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stop filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you pay me back in blood. You was the reason we were
I'm taking everything.
And you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
And one more stone.
Maybe you shouldn't just sink a bunch of random merchants. They probably would not have a problem with you then. We're running with only the most stable and mentally healthy people. Oops. Can't climb this? Man, I miss Valhalla and Odyssey letting you climb basically anything. That's like the golden era of Assassin's Creed parkour. Just like anything and everything is climbable. Might have also been Origins as well. How the hell are we supposed to get across this? You climb up this crack? Yes. Swashbuckling is a myth. Merchants would just immediately surrender to keep their guts in place. I mean, can you blame them?
Face me, man!
I like how we discovered a leap of faith from base principles. Okay, that's a bird. It looked like it was hovering in place. Pirate on pirate violence was all too common. Yeah, we're about to have some more in a minute. This is basically that same, like, chapter in Red Dead 2. The one that really sucks, where you're stuck on the island, and it's like a completely different game for, like, what? Like 2 hours or some shit. You have to listen to Dutch ramble about bullshit while you partake in a fucking, like, sugar facility. You basically just help a bunch of slaves escape. And it's almost like completely like a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with the rest of Red Dead. It's the definition of a filler arc. At least this one kind of fits this game a little more. I hated that part of Red Dead 2. I just didn't really like Red Dead 2 at all. Red Dead 1's story was just way more interesting and way more fun. I did not enjoy Red Dead 2 in the slightest by comparison. You air assassinate crocodiles? No. Whatever. You have to get into the QTE with the crocodile then, which I'm just not gonna do.
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to!
You! Oh, ow! I gotta get my health back.
Blow off some limbs.
Does he really have infinite ammo up there?
Bloody rags will be all that's left of your cat. I'll blow you to hell. Not dead yet. Here.
That's gotta be a trap, right? Exactly.
You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane.
Have to?
By all means.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess you have to kill the crocodile. This is probably the last animal of the mission. Ooh, look at this. Here's another one. Oh, here we go. Very nice. I guess this is where you would get the Black Jaguar upgrade, which we don't need anymore. You wouldn't come on the land, right? Thank you.
Good day's hunting.
Who even knows where the fuck that is? What they really should do is they should play up that one SpongeBob episode and be like, yeah, there was safety on the other side of the island.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly mug.
That could be arranged. Air assassinate him.
Not escaping me.
Is this playing out like Rambo? A little bit. Kind of running through the jungle, like doing some random stuff. He's kind of like set up with a bunch of weapons and shit. It's got the taste of Rambo, but he's not exactly on Rambo's level. Which, isn't it like Rambo 2? I forget if there was a subtitle on it. Isn't that the one that everyone likes? Because wasn't Rambo 1 just like a... It has nothing to do with that. They don't send him back anywhere.
You can't hide, Kenway.
I'm pretty sure it was Rambo 2. You cannot climb this at all. Fucking all. Very nice. Well, if I'm supposed to air assassinate him, how the fuck? This is what I get for trying to do optional objectives. Wow, I barely fucking made it. Alright, can I synchronize? Y'all die. He's gonna shoot me. No, he missed! Or I'm immune. Okay, anyway.
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Whoa.
Nancy boy. Only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition. Stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regret.
He really just said YOLO.
Save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
Hardened soldier on a mission facing a trained warrior from his past, a millennial temple decade to slaughter? Kinda. It is RE4 coded, actually. That is true. Yeah, so we leave Vayne to die. It's kind of sad. This game is a tragedy. A little bit more of an on-its-face tragedy than AC3, which kind of just pies you at the end of the game. Alright, back at Radenagua.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my break from this. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
Let's just execute him and be done with it.
What now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Alright, and all my stuff back. Not that I had a ton of money anyway. Unfortunately, we do have to go back because we need the items from it. So we might as well just teleport. Or is it deep in the south? Yeah. IP! Let's go to the end. And then there's one more place we still have yet to go. What? Why are the British here? What? Ah, whatever. I got him. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, that Resident Evil 4 stuff, I don't like how the remake casts it in a more negative light. But, I mean, I guess you could ask me, what did I think that they cast him as in the original? I actually don't know. I guess that would be a valid point. I actually don't know. I feel like in the original, maybe it felt more... What's the word I'm looking for? I guess I always thought Leon was more of a thrill seeker. I just did that, which is really funny. Because Operation Javier did not exist when the original Resident Evil 4 came out. In fact, that is a Dark Side Chronicles exclusive. The same way that Wesker's Survival in Resident Evil 1 is a Dark Side Chronicles exclusive. Or sorry, it's an Umbrella Chronicles exclusive, as is the Fall of Umbrella. There's just a lot of side stories in Resident Evil, basically. Yeah, no, it was implied that he wasn't totally going crazy. I don't know about in the remake, but he definitely wasn't, like, completely, like, delusional with power. But he just really wanted to effectively be not a cripple, I think was the lore. I think he takes, like a career-ending injury during Operation Javier, and the government basically, tragically a little bit, kind of tosses him away. But no one really believed in Sadler, which is ultimately, like, the fucked up part. No one actually believes in Sadler. Sadler's plan was doomed from day one. Like, I don't even think his control over Las Plagas was good enough that he could have gotten Ashley back to the White House and no one would have asked questions. I don't even think that was a possible outcome. I think that unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, depending how you look at it, his plans were pretty much doomed from the jump. The question is whether or not Leon and or Ashley would get home safely. Like, Chris obviously isn't beholden to the United States government, but there's no way he would let the United States fall victim to some, like, side terrorist from, like, rural Spain just doing whatever the hell he wants, you know? That wouldn't happen. Like, eventually the other characters are gonna step in and stop it. The real, like, remember, and this is something that a lot of people forget, and to be fair, the game doesn't really, like, talk about it too much. Leon was not sent into random, you know, Pueblo with the intention of busting in and shooting his way until he found Ashley. They were only sending him as a mole, basically. They were sending him just to do some reconnaissance, ask around. What he couldn't have anticipated was that a large chunk of the countryside was already under Sadler's control. That's really the part that he didn't know, is that they would turn out and they would be hostile. Granted, in the original, he just walks in and starts talking to some dude in rural Spain in pure English, which is bullshit. And they did change that in the remake, because that absolutely makes no sense. Like, even if he could have helped you, there's no way you speak the same language. I would not assume some dude in, like, the middle of Spain speaks pure English, like a native. There's no way. That's silly. It's very humorous, actually, the assumption you'd have to make that this random American guy just walks in, some dude shoots him, and some dude's like, I don't know who the hell you are, why are you in my house? And the game has the nerve to cast Leon as, like, the fucking, the victim. It's funny. It's just funny. Some dude walked into my house, started speaking Spanish, dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I think people like Sadler don't wholly care about maintaining or achieving control, but using the sacrifice made to stop him as his pound of meat. I think Sadler did, in some level, believe he could bring in a new world order. I think that by controlling the United States, he thought he could bring in his perverse definition of a world order. That's why he tried to take over the United States government and not the Spanish government. If he had tried the Spanish government, he probably would have succeeded. But the Spanish government, and this is not to shit on the nation of Spain, probably doesn't have enough influence or political power to do that. For what it's worth. So Sadler's plans are kind of doomed from the jump. I mean, granted, we should be grateful, right? Which of future South American dictators are perfectly fluent because they're past members of U.S. political education working with the School of the Americas. Right, but like a random dude is not going to have that. Some random like 40-year-old in the middle of Spain is not going to have fluent English. But I get what you're saying, yes. But I would never walk into like a random house in any... you couldn't even do that in some neighborhoods in New York City. Walk in and expect people to speak fluent English. Are you kidding me? You couldn't even do that here. You go to certain neighborhoods, you know, some of the signs aren't even in English. Oh, Lord. Ow, okay, I took no damage, fine. It's just a funny moment. It's definitely a developer oversight. They definitely should have had Leon's voice actor do some basic, like, broken Spanish, and then be like, okay, well, whatever, I tried. That's why Leon looks away to put the photo away, and then he looks up and this guy is swinging an axe at him. But yeah, Leon was not supposed to go in there guns blazing. It was a recon mission that immediately turned into what it, you know, the game, basically. Imagine my surprise, yes.
What news at it?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this fuck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
Hottie sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Oh.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
The irony is that he becomes an assassin, which is pretty funny. Fuck, dude. Ma'am, please get out the way. Thank you. I have no idea where they are. Fuck. Ooh. Can you, like, do something else, please, sir? Thank you. And I'll grab this dude like Freddy Krueger. Whomst? Oh god, it's them! Oh no, I put him to sleep. Okay, he gets up immediately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, they're leaving.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There will be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of King's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spot?
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped out samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
There you go, real quick. You know me, gotta reload.
It's not like you to glow, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
You know, I could agree to that.
I don't hardly know. Seems the costs have come down despite the fees. I suppose on account of greater free enterprise being encouraged.
The winds have been favorable, but as always with Mother Nature's involved.
Why does this game have a crazy, like, modern-day surveillance plotline attached to it, actually? I didn't even think about that, really. This is almost like a Watch Dogs plotline. Dude, you're pushing my women. I know a lot of people were talking about how the women in the remake look worse. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't look that good in this game either. We're not exactly batting 1,000 with, like, super attractive courtesans in this game either. So, I don't know, I was not really that perturbed by it. I didn't think most of the women in this game looked that great to begin with. Just being honest. We only lost one woman. Oh my god!
Work your magic.
Stop, I want to talk to you.
Oh my god!
I got a shot!
Can they fucking distract him, please? Could have just walked around that. Huge fumble. Whatever.
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have we done?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making this swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I ask you to divest yourself of that sequence.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Stop you!
What? Bruh, they're fucking me in this mission hardcore. I could not hit him with the fucking reflex shot. That is crazy. I was on the cover and he missed that.
And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
We're not gonna get that last brute kill, by the way.
Some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor it.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I ask you to...
And what the hell do I do after this?
I failed to see the difference
Oh, hi.
between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow natural, efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
It wasn't that bad. You just had to cross over the street.
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the Sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Okay. How could they have disappeared that fast, by the way? It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, that was the easiest escape of my entire life. Okay. Alright, to Africa. We're having a crazy global adventure in this game. Well, not really. Not too much, at least. I guess there's a lot of instanced areas. I don't really remember that either. Oh my lord, look at this. Well, we'll sail south. And I think after we finish this sequence, that might be where I stop for today. And then only have a shorter stream today because I do have something to do a little bit tonight. And then probably on Wednesday, we could just finish this. Like, we're basically more or less done. No, ignore him. I should just pay off my bribe at this point. What about RE0? We'll play RE0 once this is done. We're literally like maybe just a couple hours away from the conclusion. There's no post-game in this game, by the way. Unlike Assassin's Creed 3, even though it was very short, it was literally only 2 missions. There's no post-game. Yeah, I moved it today because I know I can only do a shorter stream today, and I kind of want to one-shot RE0 from start to finish. So like even this 3-hour stream is kind of pushing it. I have something I have to do at 7 p.m. which is like in an hour, so I knew that we could make good progress today. Yeah, and there's no later stream, by the way. That's it. There is no later stream today at all. Trust is earned. God damn.
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Trust no one. Trust is earned. You gotta work for it. Respect is earned and trust is earned. You can't just give respect and trust to anyone you meet. Yeah, I want the reset. Excellent. Well, I said I wanted to do it anyway, so if it's reset back when we go there, that's fine too. Oh, you could revisit this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't remember.
More trouble, Captain.
As you can see, they make sure that all the boats are pretty low level. That's it. You can't even take the ships like hostage or and board them. They have no health. They have to make sure that anyone can clear this, so. You'll find that upgrading the Jackdaw basically makes you near invincible unless you just like completely fuck up. Like routinely. We're not gonna board. We do have to sink you though. I'm glad you're having fun. In America, it's not very fun. We have a very fucked up social situation in America, so I guess it's funny if you're not in America and looking in. Okay.
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. Troops getting restless.
It's a shame. We don't really use stealth swim that much in this game. It's a nice tool to have, it's just you rarely kind of use it. Okay. Nope. It's kind of nice. It shows you that there could really be a game set on the coast of Africa in this series, and it would kind of fit in. It would be perfect. Won't happen. Okay. what's even happening over here? We've got stuff. We got Jaguars. Oh, goody. I'm very grateful. Why was there not a takedown? That didn't even make sense. Whatever. Yeah, I knew that was going to be kind of bad. Okay. Our government is so beyond inept that private capitalists basically run the company while being unable to seriously regulate while having to hold back legions. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. I hope things get better. I have no idea what to do with this information. This is what I was telling one of my other friends. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in your country. I can only talk about what's going on in mine. I wish you all the best.
Captain Kenway. Yet another dire situation, Roberts.
We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true. There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
Yeah, we'll kill them.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
What? Pistol? Sleep dart. Oh, I thought they were gonna walk the other way. Okay, well they didn't notice that, so that's fine, I guess. Like the game doesn't even know what to make of that. Okay. Game doesn't even know what to make of something like that. Like a situation like that's probably really rare as far as the game's concerned. Damn, this is like a big area. Holy shit. Yo, who was put in charge of this? They gave you like the craziest role. This is a one mission area. Counter, please. Ah, fucking hell. Why did I grab him? He's already weak. I don't have any bullets. Okay, whatever. this, isn't it? Oh. Oh my lord. Yeah, dude, they put these random areas in Assassin's Creed games and you just know some dude worked his ass off to have it be perfectly modeled, perfectly rendered, and it's only in use for one part of the game and then never again. You know that that's like crazy, right? Some absolutely like poor unsung heroes of Ubisoft making some of the most impressive and like awe-inspiring areas in a game you've ever seen. But the problem is that it's an Ubisoft game. And now I have to reclimb back up, by the way. Actually, no, we're fast traveling. Fuck that. But if I fast travel, does that make them respawn? Not, I guess it doesn't. You can't even do it. That's fine. It's really not, actually. Can I do it now that I'm not falling? Like that one area in Assassin's Creed Revelations, it's like, who designed that? Because that was crazy. It's like this big, gigantic indoor, like, cavern area. And then you're only there for like 4 missions because Revelations is a short game. And then that's it. And you could tell, like, Revelations and Brotherhood are definitely short games, like, by far. They were not meant to be... Like, they're games of that year, but they're shorter than... Or they're no, they're longer than Rogue. That's a lie. But that's because Rogue just is mission, game over. And there are open world things to do in Rogue, but you don't have to. You know? You don't have to do anything for Rogue at all. You could just do the missions and then be done with the game. I mean, that's the same story here. You could just do the missions and then be done with the game, but where would the fun of that be, right? Like, that's kind of the whole point. Again, Assassin's Creed, probably the #1 series for the certain time periods that it has. It's like, how many other game series even go into the American Revolutionary War? Not a lot. You know, your options are actually surprisingly limited, which is pretty depressing, honestly. If you're like a big fan of American Revolutionary War, there's only like 3 games I could think of that do that aren't RTSs. And one of them is, what's the name of it? Something Darkest of Days. And that's like an ancient game at this point. I don't even know anyone who played that game. Okay, very nice. Hello, Viv. Get good then? Sure, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, like 10 games tops. It is not a period that is, you know, routinely made. And it sucks because it's a period where easily you could have tons of gameplay for. But the problem is that no one really wants to use muskets in games. Like flintlocks and all these other things that aren't repeating or at least self-loading they're inherently bad for video games. They do not lend themselves at all. I tried, I was late. Oh! What? We traded. He didn't even have an icon, which didn't even make sense. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze my brains out. We're gonna have to run around again, by the way. They really make you jump off twice to get all the fragments. But yeah, Darkest of Days, Assassin's Creed 3, and maybe like one other game I can't really think of. That's it. Those are your options for a revolutionary game. And what floors me more is there's never been like an actual, like basically it would be a time travel game more or less, but there's never been a game where it would be like, you know, like a Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus isn't for history though. There's never been like a US government sanctioned game doing this either. At least not to my knowledge, which would be really dope. You have to go third party. We don't have anything for that. Civil War as well. You have nothing for that either. Basically, most modern games kind of start at World War I, typically World War II. Like, pretty much every major shooting franchise today started at World War II. Except, obviously, like Rainbow Six. Like, even Battlefield and COD were World War II games. Today, there's something else, but back then, that's what they were. Okay. We're probably not getting the bonus objective, by the way. Oh my god. No, now climb this. No, see, he gets off because it's too low to the ground. Alright, climb to the top, we'll swing around. Oop. Even the camera expects you to fully climb back up. That's really weird. Hey, pig! Let's see.
Roust yourselves and haul your asses to port. We're weighing anchor. Up with you, mongrel, and lend the bosun a hand.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it. That's not even the last one. Where's the last one? Oh, it's over here. Well, they didn't say it had to be stealthy. Not gonna be here for a long time. I'm here for a fun time. Let's just get the next objective. That's all I really care about anyway. What? Oh, I thought I killed this dude. Thank you. Why is he stuck? Maybe you have to grab them right at the start. Ah, whatever.
You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
Well, Peak, we did everything but the optional objective. We should have gone around the other side.
There are thin commons, no wages and hard labor. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks, and in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You fatten with our resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Hopes are correct. Despite my distaste for your evils, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts. Edward. I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Sounds good. There was a second set of pirates. They might have been executed, and I didn't get to them. Yeah, dude, there's only 2 missions in this sequence. That's incredibly short. Think about that. Some of these later sequences are super short. A New Hope. Sequence 9. Misteriosa.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it.
The hell's wrong with you?
Something biting at you.
Oh, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What
is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. And an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
All right. I mean, we've already done everything out here, so. What the hell is it? Wait, where's the one? Where's the next mission? Are they trolling me? Oh yeah, this is the way to Principe. Yeah, I remember this. I remember saying, didn't we sail south to leave to it, and then we had to sail east afterwards? That's really kind of weird. Also, for some reason, it's not giving us an update. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Well, we'll teleport near, but we're kind of out of time, unfortunately. So, it's okay. It is what it is. Game with the flintlock, have a game with the M1819 Hall rifle. The thing is all kinds of whack. I think the biggest problem is that a lot of these games try to be hyper realistic, and I think that's probably the one thing that drives a lot of people away from them, is that if you make the game too realistic, it stops being fun. So like Assassin's Creed is definitely not the most realistic game ever created, by far. But it's fun because it kind of smooths over a lot of it with more gameplay. And I think that alone makes it more impactful and more fun than like if it was a true Hitman style simulator. Like if Assassin's Creed was a Hitman style game, I don't think people would like it as much. I think that would be like, it would have gotten as big. So it had to smooth some edges over because otherwise people would not have enjoyed it. I mean, just look, the answer is simple. Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft's best-selling franchise ever, dethroning pretty much everything else they've ever made ever. Whereas Hitman is like a B, you know, like a B-tier franchise. You know, it's just kind of there on the side, and it's well made. You know, it's beloved. They had a lot of return to form and a lot of good stuff. It doesn't sell anywhere nearly as much as any of these other games, so. Alright, I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks, Ivan. Thanks, Narg. Thanks, Viv. Viv, I don't have much time. I gotta bounce, man. I gotta get prepped. So whatever you're gonna do, let it out. Or you're gonna have to hold it till next time. Let me know. Let me quit the game since I'm gonna have to resume it. When the Ubisoft guy died, they said AC and Just Dance. Yeah, Just Dance was really popular, especially back in the Wii era. There was a whole era where they were selling motion control games on everything because it was just popular. It was cool for a lot of normies. It was the first time that, you know, you could get in front of a TV, do weird stuff, and it was okay. And that was what Kinect kind of thrived off of, and you know, the PlayStation Move. And now, today, all of that is dead. As I said it would be many years ago, and people told me, nah, it'll be around, it's great. It was not. Like, maybe it was fun for a bit, but it wasn't going to replace or add kinetics as a major part of game design. I knew that wasn't going to be a thing, so I digress. Alright, I have to go. I will see you all tomorrow. Very nice. Enjoy. Thank you.